very instrumental, very direct, very hands-on in promoting this idea of enterprise, industry, and entrepreneurism. There are those who may not readily see the value of what the ministry does in this regard. But if we are able to get students graduating to start to have this mindset that the products I consume, I can also produce. If we start to move the veil, you know, we see the iPhones and the fancy gadgets and all the products we consume, and our children are not always thinking that we can produce this. We see the consumer value, and so we become only consumers. The entrepreneur sees the product value, the market opportunity, and says we can create the value for others to consume. That is the mindset change that needs to happen in Jamaica. We need to move from seeing ourselves as purely consumers, which is as a result of our history, where we were disconnected from the value we created because of the system of slavery and plantation economy, to being owners of the value we...
Greetings and welcome to Auntie Yami channel, the daughter of Africa, the motherland. How are you? How are you doing? My Jamaican brothers and sisters, wherever you are, in diaspora, even in Jamaica, or even wherever you are. Today we are going to talk about a speech by our Prime Minister Andrew Holness. What did he say? He acknowledged Jamaicans not to be only consumers. Don't just consume Jamaicans, but also know how to produce. Become producers. What does that mean? That means that he is eager to make sure that most of Jamaicans are provided with skills and knowledge so that they can reach another step where they can know what to do, rather than just depending on someone or depending on that person. Don't just consume Jamaicans. Make sure you produce, learn the skills, have that knowledge, take those skills and transfer them somewhere where you can get employment, where you can even build a business, where you can even share those transfer skills with others. That will help Jamaica to grow. It's good for growth, Jamaicans. As you can see, our Prime Minister is so eager to make sure that people of Jamaica can come out of poverty, can also acquire jobs, can also depend on themselves and even their families. This is the Prime Minister who has a vision. And you can see already that the Prime Minister has been promoting small businesses. You've heard his speech, what he said. Become entrepreneurs so that we can improve the system in Jamaica. Don't just be someone who will be just depending on others. Jamaicans, the Prime Minister Andrew Holness wants you to have good life so that each and every Jamaican, in the youth, cannot fall into victims of crime. Because sometimes these youths are falling into criminals just because they don't have much to do. But you can see our Prime Minister is even touching each and every sector. He wants everything to be done. He wants everything for Jamaicans. He wants development for Jamaicans. But to date, as I'm talking now, there's still someone there. There's still another person there who doesn't understand, who is still living in darkness, who is still confused, because those people there, they are good at confusing Jamaicans. Do you want to be a victim of being confused? A victim of being sent somewhere to protest, and you don't even know why you are there. You don't even know why you are on the streets. Just imagine, our Prime Minister has purchased 100 more buses for the public. But to date, there are some others who have got bad mind people who have decided to go and vandalize those buses. Who does that? Let's listen to another clip before we start talking about the buses. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share.
Take root. Between January and July this year alone, over 9,000 business names and 3,000 companies.
Jamaica is not
Jamaicans
waiting,
are no
but
longer
is
waiting for
creating
the job. They are
jobs. Am I lying? All these buses, it's not only about the public waking up in the morning and get bus to work or to visit family somewhere, but Jamaica is also creating jobs for people to work. These buses need drivers. These buses need conductors. These buses will promote Jamaica's economy. These buses will help those Jamaicans who used to wake up early in the morning so that they can get to work early on time. That was a trip for might be 30 minutes, might be 20 minutes. But they have to wake up so early. Even sometimes they'll be late. Sometimes they'll lose their jobs because some bosses, they cannot understand. When you are late today, tomorrow, next week, last week, then you lose your job. You tell your boss, do you know what? There's no transport. But the Prime Minister Andrew Holness, you know he's good at visiting, listening to Jamaicans, all over Jamaicans. He doesn't choose where to go. He listened to the people of Thomases and their MP, James Robertson, and even Transport Minister. They all listened to the public, and even them, they experienced the same problem. Then they're like, oh, Prime Minister, our people there in St. Thomas, our people there in that St. Andrews, our people there, wherever they are there, Manchester, they are getting fired by their bosses. They are struggling because the past government, did not do anything. It's not a job for one day. The Prime Minister acknowledged us and reminded us that it's been 4 years when they were planning about getting these buses. The buses were not ordered yesterday, but 4 years ago. That is what we call strategic planning. Every government like JLP government that has a vision, they will use this to plan for future, long-term goals, set priorities, and outline a path to achieve the goal. Now, they achieve this goal. They have to use smart goals. Jamaicans, you are so blessed. Vote for JLP. Vote for Andrew Holness. Oh, sorry, let me turn off. It's only the leadership of Andrew Holness who knows what they are doing. Because remember, they set a vision under a mission. What are we going to do to ensure that Jamaicans are free from poverty, have clean water, which is safe water, school buses for the children? What about the public? Even buses. What about laneway? What about electricity? We don't want Jamaicans to be paying expensive electricity. That's why we have to remove this deal. By 2027, Jamaicans, they have to set priorities and outline a path to achieve a goal. This is the main strategic plan for JLP government with their Prime Minister, their leader Andrew Holness. Not just those leaders who are coming there campaigning while they are drunk, swearing. We don't want that. Because JLP stands for Jesus Loving People of Jamaica. It's not PNP. It's Jesus Loving People of Jamaica. Do you want to be one of them? Do you want to vote for God-fearing Prime Minister? This is the time. It's not too late, but if you keep on waiting, then wait until that boat sinks while you be inside asking for help. Are you waiting for the sinking boat? Jamaicans, be careful. Be careful. Jamaicans, do you know that PNP, they know exactly what they are doing? Don't be cheated. Don't think that they don't know what they are doing. They know what they are doing. It's time to get them out, because they will continue confusing you. You don't want them to confuse you. Jamaicans, be careful. Our Prime Minister Andrew Holness is investing in public, not in himself, no, or on his ministers, no. Public who are Jamaicans. Look at how he's invested in public transportation. And this will improve, as I said, the economy efficiency and helps commuters to become more proactive. As I said before, this is world-class transport system. You can see how those buses look. Why is it that they are just talk, they cannot do it? Because they are jealous. Because they've lost direction. Because they don't know what to do. They don't know how to stop Andrew Holness, our Prime Minister. Because they are jealous people. Because they are people who doesn't care about Jamaicans. Jamaicans, remember, Rome was not built in a day. These buses, it took them 4 years. And now you can see. Our Prime Minister is doing a lot. Remembering people, you know, up to now, it hasn't stopped. Our Prime Minister is making sure that each and every week, he's handing over a house or houses to different families. Let's see this. What is happening here to our sister with her children? Let us see.
1 million.
Very nice. Yes. I like your tiles. This, I can bet this is your room.
Yes, that's
All right, so.
In a cafe glow with a warm embrace, I see you savoring flavors lost in this.
Jamaicans, you can see our sister Natoya, a mother of 5 children, receiving a house from our Prime Minister's social housing scheme. This is St. Catherine West Central constituency, represented by Dr. Christopher Tafton. She's been living for 14 years in poor condition, hardship with her kids. Now, hope has become reality. 3-bedroom house. Congratulations to Natoya, my sister. This is just the beginning. It's not the end. Why are people still saying that our government has done nothing? Why are they making noise for nothing? What is all this? What do you want the government to do? Apart from providing good housing to Jamaicans who have been struggling for a long time with their families. School buses for our children. What about visiting and supporting Jamaicans with small businesses? As you can see in this video, supporting them. Look at this video. How our Prime Minister met this trader, small businessman, met the owner of a small business and supported him. Who does that? It's only our Prime Minister Andrew Holness. So what are you doing? Look at this.
All over the small business, you know?
So what
Yeah.
do you know?
Alright, this are the June plum carrot, cherry pine, speak the truth, and the beetroot, for the wheel youth. You know? Which is right.
How much you have it, sir?
Right now, I have about 50 juice, you know. Represent for the ghetto youth, them, you know? small business.
So we're going to just take everything in your thing.
Straight up.
Straight up. And you just
Keep the faith up and grace up, you know? Yeah.
Go on with us.
This is how Prime Minister Andrew Holness is showing us. He's proving to the world it's not only Jamaica. He's proving that he's the right Prime Minister for Jamaica. He's the Prime Minister for the people. He's the right Prime Minister for Jamaica. He knows what Jamaicans are in need of. He knows what is needed. He knows what to do. He knows how to set a vision of certain goals to achieve. That's why he's managing. That's why everything is coming to reality. Because he understands Jamaican people cry. He understands their tears. That's why he knows what to do. From water, clean water, from buses, from school buses, from cement manufacturers, from entrepreneurs, from you name it. The Prime Minister knows how to create jobs for the youth, how to get the youth into training to obtain skills, how to support the vulnerable, how to support the homeless, how to support the needy. It's on a Prime Minister Andrew Holness. Today is the day. Tomorrow never come. Think twice, because that vote you are confused of, it will change everything. Because JLP is here to continue to develop Jamaica, to end poverty, to settle all the debt. And Jamaica became debt-free. Who does that? It's only Andrew Holness, the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Today I don't want to talk much because it's so hot. You can see how I'm sweating. There's fan there, and the fan is even contributing to more heat. So my Jamaican people, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Let's continue to listen to the last video with a song. Thank you very much. God bless you abundantly as we praise and support our Prime Minister and appreciate our Prime Minister for the work that he's doing. God bless you abundantly. Ciao, ciao. Bye. Mwah.
In the heart of the island, where the sun brightly gleams, stands a leader of promise, fulfilling our dreams. With courage unwavering, you navigate the tide. Andrew, you're our beacon, our righteous guide. Oh, Andrew Holness, the voice of our faith. In your hands the vision for a future so great.